So you have already accepted your GitHub Classroom assignment for a particular project. You've gone to other classes, done some other things, and now you're ready to start working on that assignment. So the question is, how do you actually find that repository for the assignment? It can be admittedly a bit tricky. GitHub, as you can see, I've logged in. I'm on the home page. It's quite a busy dashboard. And we just wanted to show you a couple quick shortcuts for finding your repositories and actually mention one thing that can be a bit confusing. So first, let's start off with the super easy ways. Over here on the left menu bar, it will list your top repositories. You can see that my test user has already interacted with a couple of our assignments. Um, you can also click this little menu up here in the left-hand side with the three lines, and that will also list repositories. Now, I'm pretty sure that these menus are driven by how frequently or recently you've used some of these repositories. So they're not a bulletproof way to navigate to these repositories. So let's show you a better way. If you go to your avatar in the upper right corner here, I just have like one of the GitHub default images. You're certainly welcome to provide your own profile picture. But the important thing is to click on this link, which will open yet another menu. And you'll notice, and you'll probably be tempted to click your repositories, but don't. So we'll explain in a moment why that's not going to be helpful for this particular case. But the area you want to go to is actually your settings, all the way down here. Click that link, and you'll actually come to a new page where you can administer quite a bit of functionality about your GitHub account. The area you're going to want to go to in the left side menu is code planning and automation. And there is yet another repositories link, and this is the one you actually want to click on. So I've clicked on there, and you can see that now all of my repositories are listed. And this is where we can talk about some of that potential difference with the other repositories link. So this is a universal page that's going to show you all of the repositories that either you, in this case, my username is ZSTimgorn2, all of the GitHub code repositories you created will be listed under your username. Now, on the other hand, if someone else has created a repository for you and then given you access to it, as in the case of your GitHub Classroom assignments, those are going to appear under the Stanford Journalism account or organization in this case. So that's why you have to go to this repositories page in your settings, because it's going to list everything, both the code repositories you created as well as the ones that have been shared with you. If you were to go back to that original your repositories link, you're going to see I created a test repo, but it's the only thing that's displaying. And that's why things can get confusing. You have to keep in mind, look at your URL. You are on your own personal github.com account. Your username should be in the URL. That is only going to list, again, the repositories you created. In order to get to all of your repositories, including the GitHub Classroom assignments that have been shared with you, again, you go to Settings, then Code Planning and Automation, and click Repositories, and that's where you can find all of your repositories for your assignments.